their land. We're not there for anything except to try to bring a democracy to the Middle East. And you think about in the history of this country in other battles that we've been in World War I in Belleau Wood, in World War II on the beaches of Normandy, or in the Argonne Forest, in the Korean War, in the rice paddies of Vietnam, or the sands of Iwo Jima. Who were we fighting for, and what we asked for in return? We were fighting for other people as much as we were fighting for ourselves, and the only thing that this country asked for in return was a little bit of dirt to bury our dead. We don't bury our fallen soldiers anymore on foreign soil, but that's really all we ever asked for. The 4,000 that we've lost in this battle, possibly turn our back on them. How can we turn our back on the Veterans for Freedom that I talked about, that we met this morning? And I hope, Mr. Speaker, I have sufficient time. I hope you'll allow me to read these 25 names from my district, the 11th of Georgia, who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in this conflict to bring a little bit of democracy to the Middle East. And let me read quickly, Mr. Speaker. Sergeant Michael Hardigree from Billerica. Lance Corporal Samuel Large, also Billerica. Specialist Joshua Dingler from Hiram, Georgia. Sergeant Paul Saylor from Bremen. Captain Hayes Clayton from Marietta, my home. Private First Class Jesus Fonseca, Marietta. Lance Corporal Stephanon Johnson, Marietta. Airman First Class Anton Holt, Kennesaw, Georgia. Sergeant Brian Ardren, Ackworth, Georgia. PFC Marquis Whitaker from Columbus. Staff Sergeant John McGee, Columbus. Sergeant First Class David Sally from Columbus. Corporal Tyler Dickens, Columbus. Staff Sergeant Ricky Scott, Columbus, Georgia. Corporal John Tanner, Columbus, Georgia. Sergeant Thomas Strickland, Douglasville, Georgia. Spec Marvin Campos Seles, Austell. Spec Benjamin Bartlett, Manchester, Georgia. Lance Corporal Juan Lopez, Whitfield. Private John M. Henderson, Jr. from Columbus. First Lieutenant Michael Fasnock from Columbus. Lance Corporal Christopher C. Warren from Resaca. Specialist Justin Johnson from Rome, Georgia. First Lieutenant Tyler Brown, president of the student body at Georgia Tech, died in Iraq from Atlanta, Georgia. Jack Hensley, a civilian contractor from Marietta, Georgia, was beheaded by the brutality known as Al-Qaeda. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude my time, again, I thank you for allowing me to read those names, and I hope, my colleagues, I hope that some of those families are listening, because I pledge to you that we'll not turn our back on them. They have paid the ultimate sacrifice. You are continuing to pay the sacrifice, but God bless you for the support of this Commander-in-Chief, and with your patience and our determination here in Congress, we will give victory a chance, and we will achieve victory. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.
The gentleman's time has expired. The chair